What is up, guys? Welcome back to another adventure. Now we're back here at Dollywood. It is the first day of the Pumpkin Luminights Festival. We're getting here about 10:30 or so, just a little bit after park open. Now yesterday during the preview they only had half the park open, didn't have a lot of the food options. So today I'm gonna take you guys all around the park. We're gonna take a look at all the different food booths, pricings, the food options they give you. Got a bee here around my hand, kind of terrifying. If you guys want to, stick around. See you in the park. Now we're just getting inside the park here. We're gonna head up to the right, venture through all the different food areas, see what all they offer. As you can definitely tell, these crowds are pretty thick this early in the morning. Looks like our first little stop here, the Show Street Bakery. You can see here on the sign, they've got different varieties of just little treats that are kind of fall themed. No prices on them here. We have to go inside to look at those. So we're going to look at the Show Street ice cream and see if they've got any food options over here this go around. Now right over here outside of Show Street ice cream, you can see this little booth on the left. This is where you're going to grab your tasting pass. You see the workers out here. Now it's going to be showing there's an ice cream sandwich and an apple pie milkshake. Set inside here so that way we can check out the prices. Alright, so we got that the ice cream sandwich, you get to choose whatever ice cream you want. It is rolled in a Heath bar crumble, then it's topped with some powdered sugar, and she said you can get an additional topping of whatever you want for 89 cents, but that is $8.99. The apple pie milkshake here, that's going to run $6.99, and then they said that for no additional charge if you're just doing a regular ice cream. They also are doing a special pumpkin spice cone this festival. Now we're going to head up here and get into a couple more of the food spots. Go check out the Market Square area. I don't think this is anything like too spectacular or special, but the way they've got this set up, it's definitely new. Dig it. Now we're going to detour. We're actually going to go right over the bridge here next to the Time Saver building. This is where they were running the food truck park, but I don't think that they're currently doing that. We've seen that they are up there beside the Tennessee Tornado and in the plaza area up in Timber Canyon. But we're going to, or Wilderness Pass. I think that's where that's setting at. Nope, does not look like there's any food options, anything like that. There is a stage over here though, so let's get up here and see what performance is going on for this. It's gonna be right in front of Chasing Rainbow. Look here, Miss Addie, she got her own little stage for the fall festival. Good on her. So if you guys have been coming to the park at all, you've probably seen her performing all around. Speaking of, that's Miss Addie there coming into the park right now. We'll have to circle back around, catch one of her little performances there before we leave today. There's not really much going on over here. You can still see they do have the Christmas decorations up and rolling. We're gonna come back out left here because they got the one food booth over here that we can go check out. Market Square usually has some options, and then there's some more booths over here getting into where the River Rampage sits. They brought back the giant pumpkins here. You can see three of the big ones on this side. A few more over there. This one says it's 1,500 pounds. That one that those folks are walking up to. That is insane for a pumpkin. This one looks even bigger. Holy moly. 1,912 pounds. Alright, now the little food booth that sets off to the left of the Market Square area, you're going to get a loaded sweet potato, an apple dumpling, I'm going to do a pumpkin pie punch, and then just your normal beverages. Now, next option over here in the Market Square area with the big skillet, you get a smoked bratwurst, a spiced pumpkin bisque. They do an autumn apple palmer. Now let me bring you over here to the right side. So over here they're going to be running a sweet potato poutine. Bringing it down, they got the sweet corn hush puppies. and a sparkling berry apple cider. I'll take you guys over here in the middle, show you guys the prices. Alright, now you can see the sweet potato is $10.99, hush puppies run $6.99, and then you've got the cider for $4.99. And all these things do apply to the tasting pass there, so you can get everything for one price. If you're a pass holder, you do get a discount. Then over here, you're going to see it runs the bratwurst for $10.99, the biscuits $7.99, and then the apple palmer $4.99. I think that $5 is going to be basically what you pay for all drinks. Alright, now over here at the small funnel cake stand by the Market Square area, you get the normal funnel cakes, but then this is the one that we saw last night. A maple, bacon, and walnut funnel cake. Sounds pretty delicious. And they do a good hot apple cider over here as well. Some more options for you. We'll circle back, let's head on. Got some craft booths over here as well opened up. And we got a few more of the food options as we get up here further into it. I don't think this booth is going to be used for anything special. There's no actual menu here. You can see here they've got all the different. This is going to be dough bowls and trinware.
Yeah, and won't have anything on it till after this show's over. You guys usually busy around Christmas? You guys have Christmas?
So they did some of the pumpkin lines here. Looks like they've got a big Jenga set over here that you can set and play, and some style of marble game. Not sure how you play it or what you do, but it's here if you want to play with it. And it looks like they've got some form of another game that involves marbles. Well, that's what this booth is set up for, handmade historic games.
Thank you, no. No pictures.
Alright, well, we're going to show off some of the other booths. Forget the historic game ones. Kind of rude and doesn't want any pictures. Not even nice about it. So, if you can, avoid that booth. Alright, now you can see this other booth that had my favorite thing from the last festival was called nachos. Here they do a pulled pork sandwich. They do a chicken and smoked sausage gumbo. And some baked beans. So everything's running around that $8.99, $11.99 kind of price tag. So you're looking about spending between $8 to $12 per item. Or if you grab the tasting pass, remember it breaks everything down to just being about $5 each. Actually, my math was off. With it having 5 options on it, it's going to break it down to where each item runs about $7. Here you can see they've got a lot more of the booths up. Don't really know if I can or can't record certain ones, so I'm going to kind of avoid them for the moment. We'll just kind of look from a distance. Alright, now next up on our food stops here, it's going to be Iron Horse Pizza. Looks like they've got some kind of mac and cheese dish. Alright, so here at Iron Horse they offer a smoked butternut squash mac and cheese. And then a harvest flatbread, which involves some sweet potatoes, caramelized onions, bacon. If I get without the onions, it might be pretty tasty. Step inside here and see if we can get some prices on everything. Now this new little booth here that's right outside the train depot offers a lot of little carvings on logs. Got a bunch of logs carved out, different bears, there's an alligator. Some of them are made into signs. And then over here, oh, it's not running yet. But the little sorghum syrup making one. This one's really cool to see. They may not actually open it up on the first day. I don't know if maybe they're still working their way down to get to the area. But it's not running currently. One of our visits, we'll definitely have to come up here and show how they do this little craft here. So it looks like they've added a lot of pumpkins around the little planters and stuff, but no other decorations currently. We're gonna head down, work our way into Country Fair area, check out, see if they got any food options down here, and then go up to the top side of the park. Well, if they do offer any food options, currently not gonna be able to check it. There's no signage out here. Sometimes they do it here at Blue Ribbon, sometimes on the inside there at the Grandstand Cafe, but neither one's currently open. It's just about to hit 11 o'clock. That's when most of the food options open up, so we're just gonna have to circle back around, set our way back up to the other side of the park. Alright, now while we're heading our way up to the other side of the park, now remember, if you are heading here to enjoy some of the food tasting options, the tasting pass is definitely going to be your best option if you're doing multiple food things, because they're kind of heavily priced during this festival, I've noticed. But then also, remember, they don't open up the booth until around 11 o'clock, so don't get here right at park open, then you're going to start immediately enjoying the food. And then if you are here for the Luminights Festival, most of those activities start kicking off around 5 or 6 p.m. They've got the decorations, all that fun stuff during the day, but nothing's really lit up, and the characters and stuff don't start coming out until later on in the evening. Now right here at Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner, they've got two options. We've got a smoked andouille sausage mac and cheese, and a 3-bean pumpkin chili. Now, so far, all the different food places that we've ventured upon have offered some sort of festival food. You can see here down by the little grist mill sign, they've got some of the white pumpkins out. So they've got a few of the decorations a little further down than what we could go to last night, but not seeing too much currently. Over here across the way, they've got another booth set up here. Looks like they're doing violins, fiddles, things like that. Got a little performance going on in front of the chapel currently. You can hear them there in the background. See again here, they've got the two pumpkin columns that I think are eventually going to be turned into an archway. At least that was their plan. As you can see, the decorations look nice, but where they really shine, literally, is at night. If you get a chance and you can actually enjoy the Luminights Festival, and you can come here anytime after the sun goes down, you will not regret it. Now currently it does not look like the Hickory House barbecue stand is offering any of the festival food options this go around. Last two festivals they had those smoked chicken wings. I think that was really the only thing they offered there, but I was kind of hoping they would have came back because those were one of my favorites. You can see right here, they've got a new sign for the two food trucks there. The Mac truck and the Boston Tacos. We're gonna head up here if they're open and running. I think we might try some of the tacos today. They're gonna be right up here next to the Tennessee Tornado. Me and John were talking to one of the gentlemen last night. So we're gonna head up here, see if they're open up, see what the prices look like and what all they actually offer. Walking up, you can see they do have the menu board up and running now. Let's go take a look at the prices and options here. We decided we grabbed us a 3 taco pack. And right here, this is gonna be the Mac truck. Now we're walking, these are going to be our 3 tacos. Looks like we got the beef option. We got a little thing of sour cream here. Now it does come with lettuce and tomato as well, but I opted out of that because I'm a weirdo and I'm very picky. We're gonna head up here to the plaza, that way we can sit down and enjoy our meal. Alright guys, now we're gonna dig in here. We got the 3 taco pack there from the Boston Tacos truck by the Tennessee Tornado. I got the beef option. They do also have chicken and steak, but currently was not running steak. Let's dig in here and see what this is like. Alright. And a little flimsy to begin with. Tastes like a taco. Nothing crazy. Tortilla can maybe be a little crispier, kind of falling apart, but ground beef is fine. Normal cheese, I'll put some sour cream on it here in just a second. Ooh. A little messy. Good and greasy though. I like my tacos with some extra grease on them. Alright, now you're gonna see the blended peddler menu here. They got an apple pie bowl, craft your own superfood base options, a bunch of different fruits and nuts and all sorts of things. Then down here, this is that new one across the pond. These sliders, meatballs, gyros. Looks a little on the expensive side, but the food's worth it. I don't mind paying a little bit extra. I'm saying that right here, that's currently inside of the doghouse. That's what you order at, and you'll step over to the right here at either one of the food trucks to get your food options. You can see here, during the day, they don't have the 360 photo booth. Harvey is not out. Tree's still here. It looks so much better at night with all the lights. Alright, now we did finish up those 3 tacos. That wasn't something I'd particularly write home about. They weren't terrible. I just think I would prefer the either steak or chicken option. The ground beef just wasn't doing it for me. The tortillas were a little flimsy. They were breaking apart and kind of on the cold side. So maybe if they warmed those up a little bit as well, make it to where the cheese gets a little melted. Other than that, wasn't too bad. Price a little bit high though. It was 12 bucks. So basically $4 for each one of those little tacos. Maybe if they'd lower that a little bit, it'd be a little more appetizing. But we're gonna head now up into the back of Wildwood Grove. We're gonna check here some more of the food options. Go into, what is this, Till and Harvest. See if they got anything offering for the festival this go around. They can see here the menu board is blank for Till and Harvest. But as we head inside, you're gonna see why.
Yes.
Looks like unfortunately they broke it down to where they're only doing cheeseburgers and chicken tenders. I don't see a sign currently for a festival food option, so I don't think they're running that this go around. It says they've got other things on the menu like the nacho bowl and stuff, so I guess they're still running the full options, possibly, but they're just fully displaying cheeseburgers and chicken tenders here. Now over here at Sweets and Treats, we already visited that last night. We've seen the Fanta float for $6.99. Then they did the churros, the hot wassail. That's right, I got it right this time, wassail. And then they also do a hot chocolate there. So when it starts getting colder out, that'll be a fun little option to grab. But for now, we're just gonna work our way back here, take a ride on the Dragon Flyer, depending on the wait time. Other than that, not really anything else planned. I think that's basically all the food options. The only other thing I can think of it further down the hill is the lumberjack pizza, which we saw that last night as well. And I think it's going to be basically every food option they have here in the park for the festival. Showing a nice little 5-minute wait here for Dragon Flyer, so might as well just pop on it since we made our journey all the way back here. I'll catch you guys after. Alright guys, we are done with the Dragon Flyer, making our way back out of Wildwood Grove. I think we've seen basically all the food options. We're going to circle back to the front, go down to the country fair to see if there was anything down at the 2 places that were closed earlier, but I'm pretty sure that we've got all the options looked at. So you can see that there was pretty much the same normal places that normally do the festival foods. A couple places didn't offer things like Till and Harvest this go around, or the Hickory House Barbecue, but everything else had some sort of option on it. One thing I did notice though on this festival go around is that if you're doing the items individually, they did raise the prices on each one of those quite a bit compared to what the other food options were. So if you are going to be eating some of the actual foods, not just the drinks, get the tasting pass because you're going to save a whole lot of money, and then just spend your actual money on the drinks. If you want to try those with your pass holder discount, it'll be way cheaper than doing the $7 option that you get with each one of the pass items. You're looking here at the little gift shop right outside of Mystery Mine. They've got some pumpkins on top here. And honestly, I think these are probably the most creepy pumpkins they have. Wish they would have done more of those around the park. Right here, Lumberjack, you can see the pumpkin sausage pizza, $10.99. Didn't notice that last night. So even in the daytime, you can kind of see the lights here in the little tunnel. Definitely a lot better in person than on camera. You see they're going through their little twinkling phase. The thing that's kind of a bummer is that you can't really see the waterfall display at night. The lights definitely stand out a lot more during the nighttime, and it kind of glares out to where you can't see that waterfall display. And it's actually a really cool pumpkin display. A little bit of a small update here. They added a little caricature booth right outside of the Emporium. I don't believe that was here yesterday or has ever sat there. As we're coming by, I gotta get our Christmas update. We got 93 days. Thanks for that, train. Now, not 100% on this, but I do believe today might be the last day for water rides. Rampage Daredevil Falls after today, the water will be drained. We won't get to enjoy either one of those two until the beginning of next season. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've read. Alright, now neither one of the food options here in Country Fair run any festival food options, so you don't have to waste your time coming down here looking for any of those. Everything else that I've shown you is where all your food options will be. Now let's head up, catch a couple rides, and then call it a day. We're gonna work our way up here, back to the carving booth. You can see it's not normal carving. He's working with a chainsaw. I think right here they're making a bunch of the different little sign stuff that the bears will be holding. You see right here. Wasn't expecting chainsaw carving, so that's really neat. Let's see. Well, if I'd actually worked my way over here and looked at the sign, you can see it is chainsaw art. On the right here from Kodak, so they are local. That's pretty neat. A lot of cool options. Plus they do the little cuttings and the carvings on site. You can't beat that. We were gonna circle up and around the rest of the park one more time, but we've pretty much seen everything food-wise. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. We'll be back in probably a few days, sometime next week. We'll grab us a tasting pass and start giving some of these food options a try. Today I just wanted to kind of explore the menus, give you guys a look at everything that you got in store for the festival. Let's make our way out of here.
Everybody said that we had to come and see you. When we said we was coming to Dollywood, they said make sure you come check out the
Got Miss Lily in there interacting with somebody. Let's work our way out. Now, as we were heading out, we stopped by, we grabbed some of these sweet corn hush puppies. It's got some sort of pumpkin sauce that comes with it for dipping. We're gonna head up here, get to a quieter spot, try these before we leave. Alright guys, now we stopped off here at the Show Street Ice Cream. It's a quiet place, got some tables here. We've already took a bite of the hush puppy by itself. You can kind of see it, it won't focus for some reason, but they've got actual pieces of corn in there. I'll try here this with the pumpkin sauce on it. I don't know, sweet, got a little spice on it. Try it again. It's like pumpkin ketchup. Can't really explain the flavor. If anybody else comes and you try these sweet corn hush puppies, this little pumpkin sauce, see what it tastes like to you. It tastes like they put sweet something, not really much pumpkin, but ketchup in there as well. It's not bad, it's just weird, it's different. Not what I was expecting. Alright, I think we're gonna take our hush puppies here on the go. We're gonna go ahead and head out. Gonna go pick up the little ones from school. We've seen everything that we wanted to see today. We'll be back next week. We'll be trying many of the food options. Well, we're trying a few of the food options. I wouldn't say many because I'm very picky and there's a lot here that just doesn't really tickle my fancy. Let's head out here through the Emporium, take a look at some little fall goodies and get back to the car. Already gearing up for the cold weather. Got a bunch of the sweatshirts out. They're running $39.99 with sweatshirts. Cute little kid shirt there. Of course, got to get the Dolly selection in there. Just wiggle our way through here and head on out. Alright guys, we are wrapping it up. We came, we saw, we conquered the first day here at the Luminights Festival. At least the morning half of it. Wanted to pop in since last night we didn't get to venture around the whole park. So today I brought myself back. And we got to look around the entire park. Checked out each one of the little food options. Got to try the sweet corn hush puppies here. Then we also checked out the tacos from that new taco truck back there in the new food truck park by Tennessee Tornado. Those were okay. I like these sweet corn hush puppies a little bit more than the pumpkin sauce that came with it. Surprisingly, pretty good. I'm gonna call it the pumpkin ketchup though, because I don't really know what it actually flavored like. But we'll be back next week, several days throughout the festival. We'll grab us a little tasting pass so that way we can try some of the food options that look good. But until then, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, help me build up. Hit that thumbs up, help push the videos out. And I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Peace.